at AOpen, and we are going to be listening to this beautiful woman tell us a little bit about their company. So.
Hi everyone, it's Angela from AOpen. I'm in charge of marketing here in North America. Just like to introduce a little bit about our booth. So we have 4 scenarios here this year, which is corporate communication, QSR, hospitality, and retail. So basically what we're putting together is a total solutions for the scenarios. So instead of a simple applications for each suggested vertical industries, we're putting applications in that industry that link or sync together that will make a total solution work for everyone. So we're thinking ahead for everyone in the industries, making sure the applications will work perfectly for their industry. So let's start from corporate communications. So this ideally will have a digital building directories. This will it's look like. So it can be any floor plans for any facilities, and they can basically have the corporate side, and people can play around with it to see where everything is located. Also, there can be a choice of introductions for the stores, so you can basically put any pictures or wordings, profiles for those buildings to screen through the buildings what they have. And once you pick the building that you want, you put a registration, so it's a digital registrations. So you can enter any name. Let me just put it open. So basically, after you're done with this profile, it will give you a welcome message. What it does then, it will send this message to a internal digital signage screen that it will alert the staff that's internally instead of a traditional digital signage communication network in the office doing the brand or doing the communications. It will have a section that's dedicated to alert people. So once there's people in the lobby waiting, they will alert the staff saying, so-and-so is waiting in the lobby for you, so please assist, and they will go welcome them. And then once that alert is done, it goes back to the traditional corporate communication screen. And everything, all the technologies is actually backed up by analytics screens right here. Okay. So it detects all the traffic that's walking by, so it will make sure to detect. You'll recognize the faces, and it'll see your your generations, your genders. You'll do the calculation analytics, and it'll calculate out what time is the best messages for this area to play a maybe more oriented to management levels, or it's more oriented to a younger generations in the staff. So it'll take all those analytics, which is built in all the applications we have, and that's most about our corporate side. Let's walk to the QSR side. Okay, great. So again, for the QSR side, what we're trying to do is we're syncing all the applications together. So once you put registrations, it turns into a loyalty program instead of just the registrations. So you can put your last name, which is mine, and your contact phone number. Once you enter that, it will send you, continue. Oh, you know what? Because it's so smart, it knows I already put my information there once before. Let me put someone else's. Maybe change a little bit. So it'll pop you a message. It tells you what the daily special is. So now you can take that daily specials, walk to the counter and tell them, hey, I saw this special. I want to get this special if I can. And what we link together is when the customers walk to the digital menu board, if you're distanced from the digital menu board, it plays a very broad, a bold message, marketing message for maybe a promotions for daily specials or maybe a promotions for monthly specials. But when the customer is walking close to the screen, it actually detects the customers close by. So it changed the manuals into more detailed lists, so the customers can see it and they can introduce to to decide what detail item they needed. And once they decide, there's multiple ways for them to order it. There's actually there's mobile device that they can order if they don't want to line up. The mobile device will show up the specials, the monthly specials, or sign up for loyalty programs. It actually also has. I'm giving back to the person who owns it. He'll show us.
So you can put your order in.
So you can basically order these right here. It's a pull-down menu, so you can put the mobile orderings or look at the menus, and you can order from the screens. Once you do the orders, doesn't matter you order from this mobile device or there's a table mobile device or the POS systems by a cashiers or a counter waitress. It will all send directly to a bumper bar, which is hosted in a kitchen. So it will tell the kitchen staff to prepare these menus right away, and once it's done, they will push the screen says the order is done. It will pop a message onto a mobile device and tells you your order is done, you can come to pick up. Yeah, and also
That's neat.
Yeah, another intelligent about this system is it links with the promotional items. So when the inventory runs low, this promotions on this side, it will tell this the slides, this inventory is running low, so stop playing the promotion items, let's play something else. When they see inventory is running high, they will say, hey, let's play more on the slides because we need to promote this item for real. So this is how we try to connect all the devices together to make it just not one application or one device. We're making a whole solutions for the scenarios.
Okay.
So in the hospitality side is we're trying to set a very relaxed, smooth settings, screens for the customers to enjoy, and they know they're in vacations or relaxing zones. So this is the traditional digital welcome menu board that people will see in the hotels right now. You know, the benefits for these is it's easy to update, and they can also use as a decorate piece that fits the decorations of the hotels, and they can manipulate its more dynamic content, so it's more active. And what we did on that sitting area is, sorry.
Oh, how nice is this?
Yep. So in this sitting area, again, we are creating a nice sitting area for the customers who is visiting the hotels. They can be sitting there and thinking they're actually in a natural forest. And we know how often the seasonal decoration changes for hotels. So it's much easier for them to use a digital sign versus a traditional sign. Then they have to move everything, and yet everything's static. With the digital sign, instead of static, you have motions. It's more lively and it's more relaxing environment for the customers to see it.
That is nice. I want to sit down in there and rest. So look at it. I'm just going to have a little seat here. Ah, this is nice.
Yeah,
it is. You feel like you're in a little tropical paradise.
Yes, and if once you're really liking it, you can click here and to see if they have any specials, on the areas in the city. So you can enter the informations here, and once it pops, it will pop you a message based on the location you entered. It tells you we have a package in this area.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Very nice.
And
I don't want to leave.
This retail section, what it does is we have a large video wall that's set up, and what it does is it's attracting the walking by traffics, making sure that they're looking at the screen, they're like, wow, what is that, and stop them and start looking at it. And then once they know they get the attention from our audience, they will start playing a more dramatic diagrams or more dramatic backgrounds, information to attract customer to walk towards it. And once you're walking towards it, you will see it's a sensor active. Okay. When you walk towards it, it will become to another promotional message. It will be more detailed, and it will be something that to actually to push you to want to touch the screen and to make a motion, which this screen right here, it's actually sensing with the back.
Okay.
So you can do a self-checkout, you can see the catalogs, and you can do a self-service or product introductions. That's what the whole scenario is making it. And we also have a digital catalog right here, which acts like a lot of catalogs that nowadays retail has. But in addition, the catalog switch with the details of each product, what they can do is they can share the item they want onto a social media network. So they can share with their friends saying, hey, I'm at the store and I'm looking at these items. If you like it or you don't like it, and they can get more suggestions. You know how girls like to get suggestions from their friends if this is
yes, we do.
So this ties in that with the traditional menu board. And once they really like it, they actually can push it buy it now. They can check out the items right there, and the cashiers or the server staff will be there and giving them the items to them.
Wow.
Yep. So
that's fun. I want to play with that too right now.
And another thing about this is, after reviewing all of our booth, is you can select the interested either the promotions or the slides that you wanted and have it emailed to yourself as a brochure. So those are all the applications. Like I said, what we're trying to do is we don't want to offer just one single device that's doing just one single functions. We want to create all the devices that's multifunctional, and it's also, it makes sense for each scenarios. Instead of we're selling the hardware, we're selling the software, this is the solution that we're trying to push.
Wonderful. Well, we're excited that you're here at DSE. How's the show been for you guys so far?
It is pretty good. We had very good traffic this morning, and I think from the glance in the morning, everyone just looking at from one angle to another angle, they probably don't know exactly what it is that. So we need people to explain to them how each scenario works. But once we did, everyone, think it makes perfect sense for everyone.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Thank you for your time.